Yo guys, what is up? Max in a Wonderlands video, and today the information and trailer dropped for Tiny Tina's Wonderlands' first ever DLC called Coiled Captors. Now this DLC launches on the 21st, which is this Thursday. It's like 3 days away, which is absolutely crazy. We got a bunch of new information. I'm going to be playing the trailer in the background, and we're going to be watching it through and also like breaking down any of the things that you might have missed in the trailer. I will also have a link in the description if you want to watch the trailer without my voice in it. And yeah, guys, let's get right into it. So this first DLC is called Coiled Captors and is one of 4 DLCs included in the Season Pass. Now you can buy this separately, or if you own the Season Pass, this content is already included. And the DLC starts us off in a new area called Dreamville Overlook, where the enigmatic fortune teller Vesper awaits us. Eons ago, the Coiled Naga Vesper got the biggest catch of all. An old god, they trapped the being within the sharp-toothed, leathery skinned body of a mighty seaworg, that seaworg being called Chums, caging it deep within an icy mountain. Only you, or us, have the power to free him from a fleshy prison, but doing so means wading through wintry wastelands, arid ruins, and flooded caverns full of enemies. So this DLC, we're going to be doing quests and exploring a new area for Vesper, and this DLC includes the new boss Chums. Chums, the old god, has 4 powerful forms that unlock over time. Vesper's tails are designed to be replayed so you can test your mettle against this rising difficulty. In addition to that, there's also new loot, including weapons, gear, and cosmetic items, and every time that you beat Chums, or Chums' increasingly difficult forms, you'll earn lost souls that let you spin Vesper's Wheel of Fate. Spins of this contraption reward you with legendary weapons, gear, and other items. So it sounds like the loop for this DLC is actually meant to be replayed. A lot of the DLCs that we've gotten, for example, like Borderlands 3's DLCs, were kind of like once through and then you would farm the bosses. This sounds like a DLC that you're actually going to be going through it multiple times to beat the boss, which will have different forms and increasing difficulty. And then once you beat the boss, you'll earn lost souls to then spend at the wheel and gain the new gear from the DLC. In addition to that, there's new Chaos Chamber content, so completing the Coiled Captors DLC will add all of its respective levels and bosses, or boss, to the pool of possibilities in the Chaos Chambers, meaning that when you do this DLC, not only are you going to have this DLC content to do as like an endgame activity to get the items, but you'll also be getting the DLC enemies and areas and stuff like that added into the Chaos Chamber, which is really cool. It's a really cool way of doing it. I'm actually super glad that they're doing that, meaning that DLCs will not only be adding new stories and quests to do, but they'll also be adding to the Chaos Chambers. All right, now I want to cover some things that maybe you might not have picked up on or seen in the trailer, and we're starting off with a new weapon type, or what I believe to be a new weapon. It's on this character on the right here. It's clearly got multiple barrels, and those barrels have barrels. It's a very Borderlands-esque looking gun. I'm gonna assume this is a new shotgun. It's got a big drum mag. If this is already in the game, please let me know down in the comments. I have personally not seen anything that looks anything close to this. It looks like, I'm gonna guess, a shotgun that just spews out ammo with its big magazine size and its rotating barrels. Next up, we've got this like rainbow dynamite spell. It does like this rainbow explosion and then shoots out of this Fate Maker's right hand, and it looks like a stick of dynamite that goes and explodes. Next up, we've got a shotgun that shoots a blast of lucky dice. This is a 7-pellet lucky dice cryo shotgun. We actually see it a few times during this trailer, and it looks to be very interesting. Next up, we've got this new rocket launcher. Now, it only shows like small little snippets of this thing for the trailer, but it seems to be a fast-firing shock rocket launcher that probably looks like it's a Stoker rocket launcher. I'm very excited if this is a new legendary rocket launcher, because right now I think there's only 2 other legendary rocket launchers, which is kind of slim pickings, and rocket launchers are probably the most underperforming thing in the game besides like Torg sticky rocket launchers. So new rocket launchers looking cool. Next up, we've got what looks like a Vladof bipoded AR that looks very reminiscent of something like the Lucian's Call or the Dictator from Borderlands 3. I believe this is a new weapon. I personally haven't seen this in Wonderlands before, but it looks to be a high fire rate weapon. And then we also have a Tediore shotgun that seems to reload, and when you reload it, it throws a giant purple dice. It seems to be like a lot of weapons with dice effects, which I'm curious about, to what this new dice effect is, or like how it's going to play a role in our damage. guys, that is going to do it for the Coiled Captors trailer breakdown and information. This DLC comes out in just a few days. It's literally right around the corner. I'm assuming we're going to get a big patch with it as well. Hopefully fixes a lot of the UI issues and some of the technical issues the game is experiencing. And yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts down on this DLC below. It is crazy that we're getting a DLC this soon. I'm so excited. New weapons, new gear. I'm sure it's going to shift up the like meta with like weapons and class mods and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye.